Hi all, this is Annie B and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time to my channel, thank you for watching and please consider subscribing for upcoming videos. If you are a subscriber already, a huge thank you for watching my channel and being a subscriber. Today I would like to share my finished jewelry from the February 2020 Dollar Bead box. The Dollar Bead box is a monthly subscription that I subscribe to, and I know this subscription is under $20. I don't know exactly the amount, but I will just link it in the description what I pay each month for this box. Now, this month I was able to make two necklaces, four bracelet, and 5 pairs of earrings, and I had all of these items left over for future projects. And I will just add those to my stash. I am so sorry for the glare, but I had a large amount of items left over this month. Okay, let's get started. This is necklace number 1. Now, this is a 19.5-inch long necklace. And to make this necklace, I use the crystal metallic teal beads. And they are lovely beads. So pretty and shiny, kind of like an AB finish on them. That metallic really pops. Now, to make this bracelet necklace, I use silver spacers in between that metallic beads to create this length. And I also use those pewter cones that was included in the box as well. And I added length to the necklace by continuing with the silver round beads from my stash. And I am really loving using the clamshell that gives it a nice finish to your jewelry piece. And using the chandelier, I have used these chandeliers in other projects. If you look back at some of my videos, there are wonderful ways of using them. Now, I created 3 strands of silver round beads. They kind of look like the ball head chain, but I used those and I pulled them up in another bead cap that came from my stash, and I topped it off with a larger silver beads, and I used a wire guardian. I didn't use a crimp cover on this particular necklace, but I may go back and put one on it. And I used a swivel lobster clasp, and I like using a closed jump ring because I think it adds more security to your piece. And that right there is necklace number 1. This is necklace number 2. Necklace number 2 is 23 inches long. For this necklace, I use the check glass drop, the true color purple bead, and we only got 2. And immediately when I saw those beads, I was thinking earrings. But I decided not to make the earrings. So what I did was I created this little drop here, or this dangle, using the true purple beads. And I don't know if you can see it, but this is a glass upside down purple bead cap. And I found a barrel bead on top of here. And I'll attach one of these fancy round rings that I have. And to secure a chain to this, I use a 2 millimeter, maybe 3 millimeter jump ring. It's real tiny. So it will mimic the chain. And I created this piece here. And you would wear it around the neck, of course, and you would just stick it to, kind of like a lariat, I guess. And you would wear it like that in front. That is necklace number 2. Okay, now to the bracelet. As I stated, I made 4 bracelet. Now I made a bracelet using the check glass flower red opal, these beads. and I only have one left because I made a pair of earrings, and I actually lost that bracelet. I know I wore it to noonday Bible study, came home, picked up my husband, went to Target. So somewhere between my house and to Target, so I lost that bracelet, and I hope whoever found it, I hope they're enjoying it because it was a gorgeous one. So that was the lost. I call that my lost bracelet. But starting with bracelet number one, this is an 8-inch bracelet. And for this bracelet, I use the turquoise copper wash beads. And as you can see, hopefully you can see specks of copper here. And I went along with the copper theme. I use I don't know this shape, but to me it looked like a upside down or double-sided pyramid. And I use this throughout the bracelet along with some crystal rondelles that I had here. And I use a heart-shaped lobster clasp. This is a large piece and it is quite nice. And all of this copper goes quite well together to make this lovely bracelet. Now, bracelet number two is a stretch bracelet. Now, I use the check glass flower. They are lavender and two pieces came in the box. So that was kind of a challenge. So I remember having some metallic small beads and they were lavender in color, and I pulled these round beads from my stash as well to create this particular pattern. Now I also had this bell, and I cannot remember, but I know this piece came in one of the subscription boxes, and I made this stretch bracelet. Now I used some thick wire, well, some thick elastic, and I use the Stretch Magic, and it is very thick. And in using this, you cannot use this is 1 millimeter, and it would be too thick to use it with a small whole bead. So I use the bell here to hide the rubber, the tied it knot into that. So this turned out nice. And you can see the little copper inside the flower here, and it goes with this. This is also cute. Beautiful color. Now for bracelet number three, for this one, I use the crystal metallic teal beads, and this would go quite well with the necklace. And for this bracelet, I created the pattern, and it's a 3 silver beads with the two metallic teal beads in it just to create this pattern here. And I use the swivel uh, clasp, lobster clasp, and of course I use a closed jump ring. So that is neck bracelet number three. And as I stated, I lost bracelet number four, and hopefully somebody is using that. Okay, now to the earrings. As stated, I made 5 pairs of earrings. Now, when I make my earrings, I like to store them in these plastic bags because it helps keep down the tarnish on them. So now this pair here can also be worn with necklace number one. And these are some cute little dangles. Now I use the two crystal metallic teal beads to make this cute pair of earrings. I use a ball head pin. I use the bead combs. It also mimics the ones that's in the necklace as well, if you can see that. And I use a ear wire. They are all silver, and I also kept using the tiny silver spacers. And this is a lovely pair together. That is earring number one. Okay, this is pair number two. Again, I use the pyramid shape spacer that I had in here. I used the crystal spacer, and I used the turquoise copper wash beads for this. And this is a lovely pair of earrings, and again, it would match. I made the matching bracelet with it as well. That is number two. Okay, this is pair number three. Now, these are my second favorite. Now, for this pair of earrings, I use the round beads that came in the packet. Got quite a few of them, and I use a have a lot of these hearts, and it looks like little tiny little holes, but they're just indentation inside the around the edge of this heart. So what I did, I punched a hole inside of one of those indentation, and I added a little drop there, and I created this lovely set, and I added silver ear wires, and these are my second favorite. These are lovely. Okay, this is earring number four. These are my favorite. For this pair, I use the check glass fluted corn beads. They're a beige in color. I also I use all silver in this particular pair. I wire wrapped a silver head pin to the coin bead and the spacer bead. Then I added a folded 1-inch piece of leather from my stash. Now I used the leather, and I mentioned this. I purchased this at Joann's, and at the time I bought it, I didn't know why, but I used that a piece of that leather on this pair of earrings. I added the silver ear wires, and these are lovely. As a matter of fact, it somewhat goes with my bracelet that I have on today. These are my favorite. Okay, these are the fourth pair of earrings that I made, and these are the earrings that goes with my lost bracelet. And I use the flower, the check glass flower, the red opal beads, and I made this simple pair of dangles, and they were so cute together. So that ends my items that I've made from the February dollar bead box. So, as you can see, although I had a lot of items left over, I was able to make quite a few lovely pieces from the February dollar bead box. And by the time this video is up, all those items that were left over, they have been placed in their proper home and ready to be used in future projects. So don't forget, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe, or even give me a comment. I would love to hear from you. So I will see you the next time. Take care now. Bye bye.